Ever wondered about the future of the internet? Heard of the term Web3 but not sure what it means? Today, we're going to unravel this mystery. In the digital realm, chatter about Web3 is gaining momentum, yet for most, it remains an enigma, a cryptic code waiting to be cracked. Is it just a fleeting trend, or could it be the next big leap in tech? The aim today is to demystify this concept and help you understand what Web3 is, how it works, and why it's generating so much buzz. Imagine a world where the internet isn't controlled by a handful of tech giants, but by us, its users. That's the promise of Web3. But of course, getting there isn't going to be a walk in the park. So buckle up as we journey from Web 1 to Web 3. Let's travel back in time to the early days of the internet, the era of Web 1. Picture this, a digital landscape filled with static web pages akin to online brochures. It was like walking through a museum, observing but not touching. You could consume content, but interaction was limited. The web was a read-only platform, a one-way street. From this quiet beginning, the internet evolved into the bustling, interactive hub we know today, Web 2. This is the era of social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, where we don't just consume content, we create it, we post, we share, we engage. But there's a trade-off. While we've gained interactive capabilities, we've lost control over our data. The big tech companies dominate, owning our data and controlling the platforms. Now let's peek into the horizon at the dawn of a new era, Web 3. This is the next evolution of the internet, and it's built on the same technology that powers cryptocurrencies, blockchain. The vision for Web 3 is a decentralized web where no single entity holds the reins. It's about giving us, the users, more control over our data and online identities. Unlike the previous versions, Web 3 is more community-driven and peer-to-peer. It aims to create a digital environment where we're not just consumers, but active participants who have a say in how things are run. It's about stripping away the power from the centralized authorities and redistributing it among the users. Web 3 is more than just a concept. It's a revolution that aims to transform the internet from a tool of consumption to a platform of empowerment. It's a step towards a more open, transparent, and user-centric web. So that's the evolution in a nutshell. But let's dig deeper into what makes Web 3 different. Web 3 is not just a catchy term. It's built on some groundbreaking concepts. Let's begin with a feature that is at the core of Web 3. Decentralization. Unlike the traditional web where data is stored in centralized servers, Web 3 distributes information across a network of nodes. This means no single entity has control over the entire web, making it more resistant to censorship and control. The second key feature is blockchain technology. It's the same tech that powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's so special about it? Well, it provides a secure and transparent way to record transactions and data. This creates trust without needing intermediaries, such as banks or corporations. Now, let's talk about tokenization. In the realm of Web 3, tokens are digital assets representing ownership or value. They're used for everything from cryptocurrencies to digital art, known as non-fungible tokens or NFTs. So if you've ever fancied owning a piece of digital real estate or art, Web 3 makes it possible. Next up are smart contracts. These are self-executing agreements with the terms directly written into code. They can automate processes and eliminate the need for middlemen. For example, in a property sale, a smart contract could automatically transfer ownership once payment is confirmed without the need for lawyers or estate agents. Lastly, we have decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. These are community-led groups that make decisions collectively through voting. DAOs often use tokens to give members a say in how things are run. Think of it as a virtual boardroom where every token holder gets a vote. These features together form the backbone of Web 3, a decentralized and democratic version of the internet where users have more control and ownership. It's a new frontier with endless possibilities for innovation and creativity. So, with all these features, what does Web 3 look like in action? Web 3 is not just theory. it's already changing how we interact online. Take cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, for instance. They're digital money, not controlled by any government, allowing transactions to occur in a decentralized, secure manner. Then there's decentralized finance, or DeFi for short. This technology is creating financial services without the need for traditional banks. It's changing the way we lend, borrow, and trade money. Let's not forget about non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. These unique digital items, which could range from art to collectibles to even tweets, are changing the landscape of digital ownership. And finally, we have decentralized social networks, platforms where users own their data and have more control than ever before. These networks provide an alternative to the traditional centralized social media giants we're used to. Impressive, isn't it? But like any new technology, Web3 also has its challenges. While Web3 holds enormous potential, it's still in its early days and faces a few hurdles. Just like any new technology, Web3 has its share of technical roadblocks. For one, the blockchain that forms its foundation can be slow, leading to scalability issues as more and more users join the network. This can make the user experience less than ideal, with slow load times and other hiccups. Another challenge is the steep learning curve. Web3 is a complex beast, and understanding it requires a good grasp of blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and concepts like decentralization and tokenization. This complexity could deter the average internet user from embracing Web3. Despite these challenges, the potential of Web3 to revolutionize the internet is undeniable. It promises a more democratic and open web, where users have control over their data and online identities. It could also create new ways to own and monetize digital content, democratizing the digital economy. Web3 is a complex beast, but one that could reshape our online world. What's your take on it? Your participation, your engagement, your curiosity fuels this journey. Your comments, your likes, your shares, they all matter.